Thanks for coming to vibe with me. I'm here to do a general love reading for the sign of Virgo. Virgo, I will be pulling oracle as well as tarot. Please remember to take what resonates and leave behind what does not. Not all of these messages can fit for every Virgo out there, as this is a general reading. So Virgo, don't force any messages to fit. Just leave behind what's not resonating for you. Also, please remember that this is energy. Energy is fluid and it may resonate in a vice versa fashion, so take that how it resonates for your individual situation. Also, Virgo, if you're new here to my channel, I would love for you to join my community by subscribing to my channel. So if you have not done so already, I'd be so grateful for that support if you'd subscribe to the channel. With that being said, Virgo, let's jump in. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Virgo and their person, partner, love interest. Virgo. Virgo. Heartbreak. Heartbreak because someone's already in a commitment, and a lot of confusion around this. Why do you feel for someone who's in a committed relationship? Why does someone in a committed relationship feel for you? What does this mean when you have such a magnetic pull, such a draw, such a desire for an attraction for someone who's committed, someone who you can't be with, someone who's taken? Or if you're already taken, you're already in a committed relationship, why? Why is this meeting, this situationship, this connection taking place? What's the purpose? What's the meaning? What's it all mean, right? It's heartbreaking that you want to be with someone that you can't be with. It's heartbreaking that you have feelings for or desire for someone other than your current partner. Remember, this is vice versa. This could be you. This could be your person, partner, love interest. But it's heartbreaking. It's confusing. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Virgo. The confusion has created silence between the two of you, unable to talk, unable to share, unable to communicate. It's caused a separation, a disconnection. It's caused heartbreak. It's caused sadness. Thinking of them having intimate relations with their partner drives you crazy. It's heartbreaking. Vice versa, them even imagining that you are having intimate relations with others is heartbreaking to them. They want to share intimacy. They want to be intimate. They want intimate connection. They have intimate feelings and desires for you and towards you that they don't share, that they keep quiet. I feel a lot of guilt here for whoever is in the committed relationship for having these feelings. It's for whoever's in the committed relationship, in the marriage, in the long-term committed partnership. There's a lot of confusion on their behalf, but mostly, Virgo, a lot of grief. It's like they're confused how they could have these sorts of feelings for someone other than their partner. It breaks their heart that they feel like it's as if they feel like they're emotionally cheating because they have this deep desires for you. And they think about you and they yearn for you. They think about you in an intimate way. And I feel like this makes them feel like they're emotionally cheating. It makes them feel regretful. It makes them feel remorse that they're having these sorts of feelings when they don't feel like, you know, internally they're supposed to be, but they can't help what the heart wants. The heart wants what it wants. I feel like you are confused about the situation. You've pulled back. You've silenced yourself. You also maybe think about this person in an intimate way. You desire them in an intimate way. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Virgo. Virgo. The situation is calling for you to have trust. I feel like there's trust issues here. Trust. A lot of the situation is revolving around trust. Do you trust them? Do you trust yourself when you're around them? Do you trust this connection? Do you trust these feelings? But I don't know if you, one, trust these feelings that you're having for them. Is it just passion? Is it just lust? Is it just attraction? Or is this a true soul's calling, a true heart's yearning? And can you trust them? I feel like you have trust issues. They could have trust issues. There's a not knowing if you can trust being vulnerable with this person. If you tell this person, if you're vulnerable in any way with your feelings or your emotions, will you be rejected? Will this person think you're crazy because they're in a committed relationship? The situation is calling for you to have trust, Virgo, and to trust that these feelings are true, that these emotions are real, that they feel it too, that it's not one-sided. They're feeling the confusion just as much as you. They're feeling the heartbreak just as much as you. Heart-to-heart conversations. Because you guys are unable to have a heart-to-heart conversation. You've been unable to honestly discuss your feelings with one another. Because you don't know if you can trust, because it's confusing, because they're with someone. So it's created a silence. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. You could be religious, they could be spiritual. There could be an age difference. Religious factors, spiritual factors, they're married, they're in a committed relationship. They're emotionally, physically, spiritually contracted and connected to another. It's heartbreaking. Why is this all happening? What's the meaning of this connection? Why did you meet this person and fall so deeply? Why do you have them on your mind consistently? Why have you not been able to fully forget them? Why are the feelings still there? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Virgo. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. I feel like this person might send you DM messages, send you text messages, call you, and just... They're very lighthearted, right? Very lighthearted. And I almost want to say borderline immature, or maybe you take it as immature, but I feel like it's just because this person can't be vulnerable. They're in a committed relationship, but they don't want you to forget about them. They want you to know that they're thinking about them, so they reach out to it's their way of letting you know that they're thinking of you, that they haven't forgotten of you, and it's like they want some sort of reciprocation. They're hoping that you say something back that gives them some sort of expression of how you feel as well. But I don't feel like you've done that. I don't feel like you've given up. I don't feel like you've dropped any sort of hints, seeds, messages in return, other than very surface level, very very you're sticking to your integrity, your morals, and your values, because you're not going to involve yourself by getting involved in a third-party situationship, making yourself an option or an other person, right? So you're not expressing anything back. You're holding back, you're resisting, but it's a deep temptation. I feel like this person, like I was saying, sends you little messages, little hints, little, hey, how are you? Just wanted to say hi. Or, hey, I saw this, saw you driving down the road. I just little hints, little, hey, I'm still thinking of you. Hey, dude, don't forget about me. I've got a whole pile of messages here of these. The Phoenix. Ooh, the Phoenix. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. You could have changed your mind. Maybe you're willing to give this person a chance. Maybe you've changed your mind and you do, maybe at first you didn't think you could trust this person, and now you know that you can. Maybe during this time of silence and separation, there's been some sort of growth. You've watched them grow. You've grown. There's been a transformation. But they want to rekindle this. They want renewal. They want a new phase. They want your recognition, Virgo. They want to transform this. They want to end the silence. They want intimacy. They want passion. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. I feel like you were making the right choice for you, a healthy choice for you in love and life, and not involving yourself in a committed relationship, not making yourself a third party, putting yourself in a third party involvement, third party situation, making yourself an option. It was all about self-love, self-worth, self-care. You separated. It was tempting, but the temptation was strong, the desire was strong, the yearning was deep, the magnetic pull was like nothing you've ever felt before, but you had to do what was right for you and make what the right choice for Virgo, which was to not involve yourself in that sort of energy. I feel like it was heartbreaking, it was difficult, and I feel like it was heartbreaking and it was difficult for you. I feel like you see this person, that they've grown. They're making better choices for themselves in love and life. They could be also focusing on self-love, self-care, self-worth. You could see this person possibly has released some things that weren't serving them, as you as well. I feel a lot of mirrored energy here, you both doing the same. And I feel like you see this person becoming happier. Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabled, and boundaries. I feel like you thought this person was maybe trying to charm you. You thought this person was sneaky. So that's what, or maybe trying to use you. So that's why you withdrew. That's why you were confused. That's why you didn't discuss your, weren't vulnerable discussing your feelings and your emotions with them. That's why you were silenced, and you put those boundaries in place and removed yourself from the situation, which was heartbreaking, but you didn't want to be in any sort of unhealthy, toxic situation that would even break your heart even further down the road. I feel like this person could be in a toxic relationship, an unhealthy marriage relationship and their whatever committed relationship, situationship, marriage they're in. It could be like an empath narcissist paradigm that they're stuck in. They could be stuck in a toxic cycle, in a toxic marriage where they feel restricted, they feel bound, they feel trapped. And they're also tempted towards you. They have a desire towards you, a yearning for you. They want to trust the situation. They want to have this heart-to-heart conversation, but neither of you are openly, honestly discussing your feelings with one another. You're just watching each other. You're stalking each other. You're looking at one another. You're asking about one another. You're doing research on one another. You're looking at each other's social medias, driving by each other's work. I feel a lot of like looking at their social media, trying to find out more information. If you live in the same area, you see them sometimes. It's like trying to also like wear a mask and act like this isn't affecting you when it is deeply affecting you. You feel stabbed in the back. You're heartbroken. You don't want this pain. You don't want this separation. You feel like this person, you're confused. I feel like so much confusion. You don't know if this person is being sneaky. You don't know if this person is deceiving you. You don't know. You just don't know. There's so much unsaid. But the feeling is so strong, the desire is so deep. They keep reaching out. They make these they send you these messages. They say these little things that it's like you know what you know. You know the feeling is there. But you're afraid. You're afraid of being backstabbed. You're afraid of being deceived. You're afraid this person is being sneaky. You're afraid this person you're afraid of heartbreak. You're afraid of repeating an old cycle. You're afraid that you're not seeing all of the information, that there's things that are hidden. You're not trusting. You don't have faith. You're confused. You're heartbroken, so you stay silent. They stay silent. Oh, Virgo. Okay, well, we haven't even jumped into the tarot. Let me know in the comments how this is resonating, what side you're resonating with. There's a lot of fear of not knowing if you can trust, a lot of fear of being backstabbed and betrayed. It's like I feel a jaded energy. I feel like open, honest communication, a heart-to-heart conversation would clear up all the confusion. But would you trust it? Would you trust what they say? You don't trust this person, I don't feel like. You think they're being sneaky. You think that they're trying to... You're not quite sure. You're not quite sure. I feel like they do care for you. They do have feelings for you. They do want you to trust them and this situation. I feel like if they're spiritual, they could feel like you're a soulmate. You're a twin flame, like this was meant to be. They can already feel like this, you're their person. And if they have this deep spiritual soul feeling connection, pull energy connection for you, towards you. It could be making them extremely confused as well, and that's where their regret and their feel remorse, because they're already in a committed relationship and in a marriage, and they have this sort of intense pull for someone else. You for you. Okay, let's jump into the tarot. Angels, ancestors, not spirit, angels, ancestors. Okay, Virgo. Okay, Leo, you could be dealing with, you have the sun, you could be dealing with a Leo. The sun is a successful outcome, success, material happiness, vitality, enthusiasm, health. Three of Wands. Success again. Waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like this person, especially with this Phoenix over here, if you are dealing with a Scorpio, if not, I just strongly feel like this person feels spiritually connected to you, feels like you are their soulmate, just has this inner knowing, this inner feeling, this optimistic outlook that eventually the two of you are going to come together, that maybe Virgo hasn't seen it yet, but it's going to happen. It's like they're just waiting for you to have your mental clarity, waiting for you to take action towards them, waiting for you to come together as a team and plan and build for your future. Three of Cups. Friends, celebration, joy, supporting one another. But there's an extra energy. Cups is your feelings, your emotions, and there's three here. There's an extra energy involved. But this person wants connection with you. Three of Cups, Three of Wands. They want to be on a team with you. They want reunion with you. They want to be friends and lovers with you. They want to take action with you. They want to celebrate and have a successful outcome with Virgo. They see a future with Virgo. They want to plan and build with Virgo. They want to support you. They want you to support them. They want to love you. They want you to love them. They want to celebrate. They want to expand. They feel like the two of you could be unstoppable. You light up this person. You bring passion to them. You bring vitality to them. It's like you brought color to their gray world. You brought warmth to their coldness. Eight of Pentacles. They want to put in the time and energy. They want to work at this. One of you could be staying busy, enjoying your employment, mastering your craft. Virgo, I feel like that's you. Whoever has withdrawn their energy, I feel like has put all of their time and energy into work, becoming a workaholic, trying to focus at work, focus on their home, their stability, their health, their wealth, their financial stability, but just putting all of their time and energy and extra time into working and working extra hours to, one, yes, build their finances, focus on building their financial stability, focusing on their home and their health and their overall abundance, trying to gain a higher level position and promotion within their work, within their company. But it's also, Virgo, if this is you, why? Because you're trying to not think about this. You're trying to get out of your mind because you're always in your mind, right? You're always in your head, overthinking, analyzing. And so if you bury yourself in work, in your career, in your craft, it takes your mind off of this. It takes the focus off of the heartbreak, the fact that you can't be with this person, the fact that you've fallen for someone who's already committed, or the fact that you're committed and fallen for someone else. So you focus on work, you focus on your home, you focus on your home finances, on you, because you don't want to deal with thinking that someone could be trying to use you, or that someone could be, that this person, you don't want to think about the separation, the pain that this is causing. Are they going to backstab me? Can I trust this? Can I trust them? You're constantly weighing this up within your mind. This is a Libra energy, but you're constantly weighing this up in your mind, back and forth, trying to find the middle ground. What's the truth? What's the purpose? You know that if you go towards this and have a connection with this person, you know the cause and effect. It'll create third-party involvement, cheating and betrayal, so you're not going to do that. You know your morals, you know your value. You're sticking to your integrity, but it's tough. How do you hold back the desire? It's heartbreaking. The silence, when you want to be intimate with them, when you want them, you desire them. They desire you. They make you feel like home. You make them feel like home. There's this recognition of souls. But there's justice. This is honesty. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. But this is also fairness. What's fair? Because if they're in a committed relationship, is that self-respecting yourself? Is that sticking to your self-worth? But is it if you don't give this a shot? If you always regret the what ifs? But there's legal. It's also legal, right? This person's married. So it would create a legal issue. It would be this person. It could cause a divorce. It's very confusing. It's very confusing. Trying to decide mentally, what you should do verbally. Should I communicate? Should I not communicate? Should I tell them my feelings and my thoughts and my desires or not? So you stay silent. You don't speak. You hold back. Are we too different? Is this lust? It's this back and forth, this trying to stand in your integrity and your morals and your values and do what's right and do what's just. But the truth needs to come out, right? There comes to a point where you can only hold back for so long. You've got to trust the situation and have a heart-to-heart conversation. There's got to be truth. There's got to be communication. The truth needs to come out. The phone call, the message, the expression, I am thinking of you. I want you to know that I feel this too, that I do desire this, that I would love to rekindle this, but I'm confused. I don't know how to trust this. Honestly, openly discussing and communicating your thoughts, your feelings, knowing that you can trust communicating this with this person, that you can have faith in the situation, that they're not going to do you wrong, that there won't be a repeating cycle of the past, that they're not here to charm you or use you or deceive you in any sort of way. That they want this too, that they desire you too, that they want to rekindle this too, that they miss you, that they yearn for you, that they're just as confused too. It's a lot of mirrored energy. Just imagine, whatever you're thinking and feeling, they're thinking and feeling it just as well. But what you both know is that you both want each other, but you both are confused on how to make that happen. You're both confused and not knowing if you can trust each other or the situation. The moon, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, the confusion, the unknown, thinking that this person's deceiving you, being in the dark, fear that they are trying to use you, charm you, deceive you. A cycle of the past will be repeated. I must be crazy. How can I have fallen for someone who's in a committed relationship, or vice versa? It's heartbreaking. It's sad. It creates a lot of confusion. It creates it creates toxic thoughts, a repetitive cycle of unhealthy thoughts, of fear. I feel like you dream of this person, they dream of you. You can't get each other off of, you're constantly in one another's minds. Why can't you get them off of your mind? Why do you desire them? Why is the pull so strong? This is so confusing, right? It's the push-pull, the push-pull, the push-pull. Because there's just too much hidden. There's too much unknown. There's too much in the dark not being shared. Not trusting your intuition. Not knowing the outcome. Well, if you go and tell this person how you feel and openly, honestly discuss your feelings, well, they could reject you. They could still stay with their partner. They could say, well, I don't feel like that. It's the wondering, the not knowing. Do they feel it too? Do they have, I feel like you know, because there's been little hints. Wow, you have 3 cards that represent, you have the Phoenix that represents Scorpio, the Moon, which represents Scorpio and Pisces for me, but Scorpio, as well as the Tower, which is Scorpio, Aries and Scorpio, but it's Scorpio. There's going to be some awakening, something that is going to, a huge realization. This is an unexpected change, a wake-up call, disruption, but it brings huge realization, enlightenment, a huge change. It's allowing for transformation. You see the butterflies, so it's allowing for transformation. I feel like someone's going to have a wake-up call. Not expecting to get this call from you, or you're getting this spiritual awakening, like, I better make my move or I'm going to lose my chance. If I don't shoot my shot now, I'm going to lose my chance. If I don't make a call and tell Scorpio or this person, I don't know why I just said Scorpio, because I have all these cards of Scorpio, but whoever this person is, I'm going to lose my chance. I feel like you're on like this last opportunity, this last chance. This is it. Is there a realization that this is this person's your lightning strike? I talk about that in my readings, like your zing. When you get that feeling inside of you, when you know it's your person, it's been described by some as, you know, because it feels like you're hit with a lightning bolt. It's your zing. You want transformation. You want a new beginning. You want a big change. You want a new phase. You want growth. You want to renew this. You've had a change of mind. I want this now. I was pulling back. I didn't want to go in. But I'm going to trust the situation. I'm going to honestly discuss my feelings with them. I'm going to have a heart-to-heart conversation. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to tell them that I'm thinking about them. But it's having this wake-up call. I feel like it's a spiritual wake-up call that I have to move now. I have to speak my truth. I have to bring whatever's in the dark. I have to trust my intuition that there's something deeper here. I have to trust my intuition to speak my truth, to release the fear and bring into the light everything that's been hidden by just telling them, getting it all on the table, saying everything that I need to say for once and for all. Either it'll rekindle this or it'll transform it. But either way, it'll end the confusion. We'll be able to move on from heartbreak. It'll either end it or we'll join forces. Why did this take so long? Finally, you speak up, Virgo. Finally, you tell me how you feel. Finally, you're letting me know. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're thinking of me too, because I've been thinking of you too. I want to plan with you. I want to build with you. I want to be on the same team with you. I want to transform this. It's the reaching out. It's the expression. It's the honestly discussing and having that heart-to-heart conversation about everything that's been in the dark. All of the feelings and emotions and thoughts and beliefs that have been held back because of the confusion. There's been a change of mind. There's new ideas, new thoughts, new beliefs taking place. Transformation taking place. Rekindling taking place. A second chance. A new beginning. I would expect big change, growth, transformation. You need to trust in the situation that it's going to stay stuck. It's going to stay stagnant unless someone takes action, unless someone communicates, unless someone decides to get out of their head and move into their heart space and trust and take action. Virgo, I hope you got some sort of message, clarification, guidance within this reading. Please let me know in the comments if it resonated, how it resonated, what side you resonated with. I love to read your comments. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. And Virgo, thank you for being here. I'll see you next week.